Yo, welcome back to the channel. Hunt recovery, we just don't look for recovery. We hunt for it no matter how far, no matter how close, no matter how wide. It don't matter what's up. It's your boy, James right here. You already know what it is. You already know what we do. You already know how we do it all the time. Everywhere, you already know. Anyway, before we get the video started, I need everybody to subscribe for your boy. Like I told you before, got a lot of good things coming up, a lot of big things coming up. You already know. And as you can see, I'm in another room than I usually be, in my little table, my little chair, my little, you know what I'm saying, comfortable spot. You know what I'm saying? You know how it be. But I had a little spark thing. I don't know what happened yesterday. A little plug. The boys cooking some fried chicken, and just the plug just sparked and everything. My son was next to it, so I'm glad he didn't get hurt. You already know how it is, but it's just been crazy. But you know, your boy always had to come down here and do a video, no matter where, no matter how. Like I said, we look for that recovery, find that recovery. And I'm doing a video, and I'm going to do a video, no matter where, no matter how, no matter where I gotta go. You feel me? So right now, I'm located into the baby's room. And, you know what I'm saying? Not in my normal space, not in my comfortable space. You know what I'm saying? You know how it is, but you know what it is. I don't care. We still gonna do this, and we're gonna do it long. It's been a long day. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. It's like almost 12 o'clock at night. You know what I'm saying? I've just been busy. Man, just busy. And just gotta do that. Just gotta do it. So I'm sorry to bring y'all this video this late. Y'all probably ain't gonna watch it until tomorrow in the morning anyway. But anyway, like I said, before I start, I want to say to everybody, thanks for subscribing. If you have subscribed, y'all are the best. I appreciate it. Y'all are wonderful. I can't do it without y'all. If you haven't subscribed, you already know, hit that subscribe button, like, doop, hit it, boom, you know. So, today, I already know, I did the 1, the 2, the 3, the 4, the 5, the 6, the 7, the 8, the 9, the 10. No, I'm just playing. I only did the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the little, you know what I'm saying, I forget what it's called. It's late. Y'all already know, so forgive me. But today I'm just going to do all the rest of them. I want to run down all the rest of them. I was doing them like 2 at a time, but I'm just going to knock them all out because the way I've been looking at this, it seems like it's repetitive. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. So let's talk about number 6. And y'all can't see the paper, so y'all can't see me reading it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I haven't done these in a long time, but they are important. That's why I'm getting ready to do them. And don't mind a little patch here. I like a little pimple. My daughter gave me some kind of pimple. I don't pumper, cover. I don't know what it is. You feel me? But anyway, so number 6. Ready for character defects removal. And what that means to me, ready for characters, that means now that you did 1 through 5, you're ready to change your way. You're always at there thinking your character defects. Your character, if you don't know, is what makes you you. You know what I'm saying? What makes you you? You know what I'm saying? Like, what makes James? And it's my character. It's like the way like my manners, you know what I'm saying? The way I, take care of people, the way you know what I'm saying? That's your character. It pretty much makes who you are, like, kind of, you know what I'm saying? I mean, there's other things about to it, go around to it, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, your character defects, you know what I'm saying? And that is the things that you don't like about your character, like, you know what I'm saying? Like stealing, or lying, or, you know what I'm saying, not being yourself when you drunk or you high or you want to gamble and you want, dang, my line look messed up. Or you want to look, you know what I'm saying, you want to go gamble, so you just like, oh, please, let me get this money, I'll pay you back, knowing dang well, you ain't gonna pay the motherfucker back at all, but you like, that's the character defects to me, you know what I'm saying, that's your character defects, and that's it says, you ready for character defects removal. That means you removing all that bad shit out of there. You know what I'm saying? You ready to do that. You're done with it. You change your life. You ready to go. You don't need all that bad shit anymore in your characters anymore. Your characteristics. You know what I'm saying? You're all characteristic. All good shit. You know what I'm saying? Boom. That's number 6. You know what I'm saying? Let's move on to number 7. Ask for removal of shortcomings. Now, to me, I really don't understand this one. Like, I do understand it, but like, removal of your shortcomings means to me removal of like the things that this to me, I don't know. Removal of shortcomings, because me, I made my own shortcomings. You know what I'm saying? And everything in my life fell short, it was because of me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really know how you can ask for removal of shortcomings, but that's what they say. So I don't know, maybe, you know, you can figure that out because like I said, all my shortcomings, I did it. So can't nobody remove them but me. And the only way I can remove them is working my butt off every day, all day. You feel me? Like that's just the way it's gotta be. You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody remove them for me. You know what I'm saying? I have to do that stuff myself, and that's what I'm gonna do, and that's what I strive to do every day. No matter how hard, no matter nothing, like, you know what I'm saying? Just like I'll tell you, I'll prove a point to you right now. I've been missed a couple drops, you know what I'm saying, because of my freaking because of the baby, and have to stay up all night and been tired and this and that. You know what I'm saying? But so like I instead of getting in trouble for it, I'm on drug court now. I was supposed to be moving to level 4, and it's like 3 months for every level. So I'm like, I'm about to move. This was like this Friday. I'm like, I'm about to move to level 3, but you know what I'm saying? That means level 4. I'm sorry. Then I'm gonna have only 3 more months for drug court. But then I'm like, she put me on drug court for another month. You feel me? Like, you know, and I'd be like, okay, to me, I'd be like, oh, that's my, you know, a shortcoming for me, because now I gotta do a whole nother month. Now I gotta do 4 months instead of 3. You feel me? But at the same time, I made that upon myself, you know, and it's like, oh, yeah, it ain't fair. You know what I'm saying? Because the baby, I've been working my butt off, I've been doing everything I'm supposed to do, and you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, it's crazy out here, but, you know, and I could be like, well, you know, just flip out about it, but nah. You know what I'm saying? So to me, that's a shortcoming. But at the same time, I did that to myself. So I should have been working harder. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this shit ain't gonna be easy. But you know what? We got to fucking do it. Regardless. So I like I said, that's what that means to me. But okay, so let's move on to number 8. It says, list harmed individuals. Now to me, I thought we did that on step 3. You know what I'm saying? I thought that we made a moral inventory. I thought that's, you know, but I think maybe it was like a moral inventory. It's like in your head, you made a moral inventory in your head type stuff. But now it's like you gotta write that stuff down. And I think they want you to write it down too though, so like I said, so maybe like I said before, you know what I'm saying, you don't wanna miss nobody, you know what I'm saying, and then somebody like, oh, you wanna apologize to everybody else. And so if you write it down, then you can actually see, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta make a list of that, you know what I'm saying? 1 through 100, mine probably be 1 through like 1,000, you feel me? All the people that I didn't, you know what I'm saying, harmed, that's gotta honest, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to you, I ain't gonna front to you, it's a long list. You know what I'm saying? I might even run out of ink. I don't even know. You know, I might have to have 2 or 3 pens on me. You know what I'm saying? Making that list, I ain't even gonna lie. Probably always 2 stacks of notebooks, you know, 3 stacks. I don't even know how much paper that's gonna be, but it's probably gonna be a lot of goddamn paper. Like for real. So, you know, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, but you know, gotta do what you gotta do. So you make a list. You gotta make that list. You feel me? Write that shit down. Anyway, that's starting to number 9. The straight number 9. You feel me? It says make direct amends. Like I said, I thought we already did that part, but maybe we got to do it again. Like I said, maybe we got to do it again because you missed some people. And I think that's maybe what it is, because you know, like I said, I got a lot of motherfuckers. So you talking about like 1,000 people, and you know, I might miss like probably 200 or 300. You know what I'm saying? So the first time. So you got to do it again. You know what I'm saying? Do that shit again. You You know what I'm saying? Just to make sure you get every motherfucking body, because you might just miss a couple you know what I'm saying? You might miss them. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I probably would, because you know, you probably the first time you don't want to do it anyway. You like, man, I gotta do this for real. I gotta apologize to him, her. What the? Man, I don't want to do that stuff. So you might miss a couple people. It may be so. You may be so. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I probably know I would, so I probably will have to write that down. But I think too, though, what they trying to say is to direct them in. So that means direct them in. So you can't call them on the phone. Nah, they want you to be in person. Like, let's sit down and let me call you. Can we get some coffee? You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, we ain't going to no bar, no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? We ain't going, not even know where that serve fucking alcohol. So we gonna go meet at a coffee shop, like a Big B's or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. Starbucks. You know, let's go to Starbucks. You know what I'm saying? Type stuff. But you know how that goes. So they want you to make a direct amends. Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta look that person in the eye. Like, you know what, bro? You know, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Like that was not, like, I ain't mean to do that shit, man. Like, that was crazy. I should never did that. I'm doing better now. I ain't even had no liquor. I ain't gambled. I ain't had no drug. I ain't had none of that stuff in 11.5 years. You feel me? It's been a long time. And I'm sorry it took me this long to come to you and tell you that I'm sorry. But you know what? I'm going to look in your eyes right now and tell you that I'm sorry. Boom. Direct amends. You gotta be direct. You gotta be direct about it. You gotta right in front of the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Can't hide behind no camera. Can't make a video chat like and send it to them. No, they want you to look that motherfucker right in their eye and tell them I'm sorry. Like, honestly. Boom. Yep, that's what you gotta do. All right, let's move on to number 10. You feel me? Continue personal inventory. Continue personal inventory. Now, this one to me, that's going to be a that's going to be a doozy. You know what I'm saying? That one's going to be a doozy, a personal inventory. Now, you might say, what are they talking about? What kind of personal inventory? You know what I'm saying? And to me, the way I look at it, the way I think about it, personal inventory is everything the things that I want to change that's wrong about me. You know what I'm saying? So if I stop doing criminal activity and I stop, you know what I'm saying, lying, and I stop doing whatever, you know what I'm saying, and I'm there for my kids and I try my best every day, and like, let's just make that example like I just did, like, you know, about me, you know, having to do another month of, you know what I'm saying, of, what's the name? I got mad. I ain't gonna lie, I got mad. And that's what they mean by continue doing a personal inventory. You know what I'm saying? Thinking like me, saying, okay, let me think. Okay, yes, it wasn't my fault because I was tired. You know what I'm saying? But maybe I could have went to bed earlier. You know what I'm saying? And I know the baby kept me up, but maybe I could have, you know what I'm saying, did something to make the baby more comfortable so it wouldn't wake up more, you know what I'm saying, more in the middle of the night. I don't know what, but you know what I'm saying, figure that out. You know what I'm saying? And maybe that, you know, she gave me a break, so I should just be thankful for doing this extra month instead of doing you going to jail for a weekend. You know what I'm saying? Or getting kicked off the drug court or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And didn't have all this hard work that I've been doing thrown down the drain. That's what they mean to. That's what it means to me when I read that. Continue to do a personal inventory. I think about it like that. Continue making myself better. You know what I'm saying? Continue making myself better. Because you can't never be too good. You can't never be like, okay, I'm good now. You know what I'm saying? I did everything that I can ever do. You know what I'm saying? No, it ain't about that. It's about every day trying to be a better person. And not for nobody in this world besides yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you know what? I can change this. You know what I'm saying? I can do this better. I'm better at this. I can be better at this. You know what I'm saying? And that's the way it is. You know what I'm saying? So when I read that, you know what I'm saying? Continue a personal inventory. I believe that's what they say. You know what I'm saying? You can't never stop working. You can't never stop working on yourself. There's always something that you can make yourself better. You know what I'm saying? You can like, okay, Okay, now I'm sober now. Now I'm not gambling now. Now I'm not doing drugs no more. Oh, I got a job now. Oh, let me try to go back to school. I never finished high school. Let me try to do that. You know what I'm saying? I finished high school, but I always wanted to go to college for this. Let me do that. You know what I'm saying? You can't never stop making yourself better, making your life better. And like I said, not for nobody else, but for yourself. You understand what I'm saying? And like that's for real, for real. You got to do it. Got to do it, and that's a fact. So that's what I read down that one right there. Okay. Now this next one, guys, I ain't gonna lie to you. You already know how I am, and it might be different for everybody. And that's what I want to say before I even read it. You know what I'm saying? So don't think, okay, James, you telling me to do this. No, I'm not telling you to do anything. Like I said, this could be anything. And it says, let me read it before you start to judge. And you feel me? Like for real. Alright, it says, seek spiritual connection. Seek spiritual connection. Now, you might say to me, James, I already told you I don't believe in no God. I don't know spiritual type of person. And I get that 100%. I really do. You know what I'm saying? I get you 100%. But like I said before, when you talking about a spiritual or you talking about a higher power or whatever, you know what I'm saying? It could be anything. You know what I'm saying? You might have a spiritual connection with your recovery. Like, you know what? Now I just feel like, like me, I'm going to tell you one thing and I'm going to tell you the truth about it. I believe that I had a spiritual connection with my recovery. That's why I want to go out there and do. That's why I'm doing this channel. That's why I'm trying to help everything. That's why I'm trying to get this word out here to people about recovery because it's too crazy. Like I'm feeling very spiritual about my shit around here. You're like all up in here. You know what I'm saying? Real spiritual type shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what they mean. They ain't really talking about God or whatever. I mean, they are. You can, or Buddha or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whoever your spirit is, your higher power. You know what I'm saying? They say have a spiritual, you know what I'm saying, connection with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's automatic. You know what I'm saying? Like they say, let's just talk about God. You know, if that's your higher power, like you feel, you know what I'm saying? You ever been to church and they just get the rock and, you know what I'm saying, and catch the Holy Ghost. And you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I believe that, I'll be like, damn, really, is that for real though? But it may not, I think they do be going to the extreme sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But it's like you got that feeling inside of you. You know what I'm saying? You got that feeling. You know what I'm saying? You get to moving. You get to moving. You like, oh man, I don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? You just get, you know what I'm saying? You get that spirit. You get that spiritual connection. You know what I'm saying? If you talking about Buddha, you know what I'm saying? You whatever, Christian or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Whatever your spiritual guidance may be, I know there's a lot of religions out there, and whatever your religion is, I'm not, you know what I'm saying, like I said, you just have a spiritual connection with your religion or your higher power. Like I said, if your sober self is your higher power, you know what I'm saying, then you have a spiritual connection with your sober self. You know what I'm saying? And then if you have a spiritual connection with yourself, let me tell you one thing though, you should be good. Because you me and my sober self connected. You know what I'm saying? We like here. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. That's what we do. You know what I'm saying? So what you mean, cuz? Like me and my sober self is like we like these. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't move me, cuz you can't move me. You feel me? So that means that's what it is. You know, like whatever the case may be, whatever your higher power is. Have a spiritual connection with that thing. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. Anyway, boom. And I'm going to tell you another thing. I'm going to tell you one more thing. That's what it already is. The last part. The last one of this. And then we done with this list. And I wanted to come and do this list because I ain't want to just leave it off. And because some people don't know this stuff. Some people don't go to AA. This is like AA, NA type stuff. But some people don't. But all this stuff is very important. Like, I cannot knock it. Like I said. And you know what it says? And I'm going to tell you one thing after I read this one. Is carry the message. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people is like that, though. Like, especially with me personally. Like, what keeps me sober is talking about being sober. And that's for real. Like 100%. Doing these videos, talking about recovery, talking about people talking about people in recovery in the community. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. You have to actually be about recovery, talking about it. You know what I'm saying? I met this young man the other day ago that he's been in, like, I think I told you about this. He's been in recovery for like 10 years. And shout out to my mans. We definitely gonna have to go and click up. But he been in recovery for 10 years, and he haven't talked about his addiction or his recovery with nobody but his wife. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you need that. You know what I'm saying? You need to talk about it to keep your recovery strong. You know what I'm saying? And that's for real. So when it says carry the message, to me, that's exactly what it's talking about. And like, that's what it is. And you know what? And it, like I said, like for me personally, that's how I keep my recovery strong. It's talking about it every day. Because if I didn't talk about it, I'll probably be going down the wrong path. A little bit at a time. So when I talk about it, you know, it reminds me every day, yeah, I'm in recovery. Yeah, I'm going to fight those demons. Yeah, I'm going to fight those urges. Yeah, I'm going to fight those cravings. Yes, I'm going to fight those using dreams. Yes, I'm going to fight those, whatever the case may be, bro, I'm going to fight that. You know what I'm saying? And that's for real. And that's how it is. But like I said, about the list, the whole list, when you get done with this list, bro, you got to do like it says, and it's how they do it, which it makes sense. Start back from number 1. So when you get to number 12, you start the list all over again, because there's always something that you missed that you didn't do before. You feel me? So that's the way it is. Start that list all over again and start back with number 1 and go down to number 12. All right, we done with that list. We done with that. We can move on. Now, tomorrow, I want to talk about a dream I had, but I ain't gonna tell you about it right now. It's something else. It might be tomorrow. It just depends on, but it's gonna come. Like next video, I want to talk about this dream I had because it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? And I meant like a dream, like what I want to do. I mean, like a dream, like I was sleeping and had this dream, and it blew my mind. It was like I was out of control, out of this world. You know what I'm saying? And it was like I can't even explain it. I'll tell you guys later. But anyway. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to go ahead. I told you it's late. I got to go ahead and I'm going to load this video and stuff like that. Oh, I got the new, I'm about to print out a new card, guys. Home recovery card. I'm about to put it on this thumbnail. You feel me? So go ahead and check that out, which you're going to have to when you watch this video anyway. And I'm about to start have some t-shirts. I got a lot of ideas and stuff like that out here. So we can wrap this recovery stuff hard. You feel me? But you already know I'm about to get off here. But you already know what I always say. I'm super proud of you. You. Especially all y'all that completed that list. And if you ain't complete that list, go ahead and complete that list. It's a good list. Go ahead and get it done. You already know what to do. Go ahead and put your likes down. Go ahead and put your comments down below. Comment about how you feel about the list or whatever. You feel me? Go ahead and give this video a fat thumbs up. Hit that like button. It's right over here. I got my little face on it. It's right over here. Go ahead and click that button. You know what I'm saying? And then, turn your post notifications on. So when I post a hot video, you already know how it is. And then you already know. Put it to all your Twitter, your getters, your bitters, your TikToks, your McMots. I don't know. You already know. And your boy is out. I love y'all. Peace.